what's going on? Classics with God here. Coming back with you. Today I am going to show you the top 10 cards in Clash Royale till date. So let's get right in the video. Yes, the baby dragon from the least one of the least used cards to one of the best cards in the game. After the recent buff, I mean the 3 tile range to 3.5 tile range, the baby dragon got from the bottom to the top. Yes, at number 10. Its splash damage and because of the its shooting to lava hound decks has taken it to the top 10 in the world, in the Clash Royale world. Okay, moving on to the next one. Number 9, Valkyrie. Maybe because of the clan battles, the Valkyrie has made it in this list. Because of its 360-degree splash, it has surpassed the witch, even though the witch can make skeletons. Its 360-degree splash is good for using the prince, the giant skeleton, the wizard, even the glass cannons. Its tankiness is the best. Moving on to the next one. Number 8. Even after the decent buff to the arrows, Minion Horde stayed at the top. I mean in the top 10 list. Because even after arrows got a buff, the Minion Horde aren't finished on time. As a result, they still remain in the top 10. Moving on to the next one. Number 7. Goblin Barrel. Yes, the Goblin Barrel. With the recent nerf to the Zap spell, the Goblin Barrel comes up number 6. Oh, I forgot to mention most of the number of the cards. Numbering of these cards too. So number 6, Goblin Battle. Because log is very hard to get since it's a legendary. The nerf to the Zap spell increase the users of log of Goblin Battle. And even I use it too. Moving on to number 5. Number 6. Yes, the arrows. The recent buff took arrows from the bottom to the top. And also due to the extreme popularity of the Minion Horde, the arrows are a good counter to Goblin Barrel, Minion Horde, Goblin Gang, and it is also easy to get since it's a common. Moving on to the next one. Glass cannons are a necessary to the deck. one of the most necessary reasons why the fireball is in this top 10 list. The glass cannons aren't 100% finished but are at 1 HP, which means even a skeleton or a miner can destroy the rest of the glass cannon. For your kind information, let me tell you that the miner does less ground tower damage than skeletons. Moving on to the next one. I guess we all know why Hog Rider is in this list, but let me tell you still. The Hog Rider was famous from the day it was released. That is from when the Clash Royale game was released in the Play Store. It was not in my country though, but in my first deck I also used the Hog Rider. It has good DPS, good HP, and is fairly balanced. The cheapest counter to it is the cannon. However, the cannon cannot counter all the units. That means you need a different deck to counter the Hog Rider. The trifecta deck was famous, but no more. Moving on to the next one. Surprising, but yes. Number 3. Wizard. Probably the most surprising card on this list. The Wizard has somehow made its way in the top 10 list of the Clash Royale world. Probably due to the executioner's nerve that people realized the potential of Wizard and replaced it with Executioner. Reasons: Wizard has more range, not more splash, more damage, and a faster attacking speed. Moving on to the next one. Number 2. Yes, the Zap after the stun effect buff went from the bottom to the top. Yes, they did many nerfs, and the biggest one was that not one-shotting stab goblins. However, until the stun effect is there, the Zap will remain one of the best cards in the game. And I don't think Supercell need to nerf this, because it's not overpowered if you ask me. The Zap, until it can zap Skeleton Army, is good. Moving on to number 1. And of course, the number 1. With no surprise, the Skeleton Army makes it in the number 1. Thanks to Supercell for their rework of Skeleton Army. It was also at the bottom with the hidden Tesla, but because of the river, uh, the Skaten army jumped from the least used cards to the best card of the game. Hoping to see a rework for hidden Tesla. And then we will again see the overpowered. That's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. See you in the next video.